Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about how to set up Porkbun DNS records, A, MX, TXT, and CNAME. So step number 1, log in. You should arrive at the domain management screen and click on account in the top right corner and select domain management from the list. Locate the domain you're adding a DNS record to. There are two ways to open the menu for managing your DNS records. You can hover over your domain name and click on the DNS link that appears below it. Alternatively, you can click on the Details button to the right of the domain name, then click on the Edit icon under the DNS records in the Details menu that appears. You'll be presented with the Manage DNS Records menu. The top section of this menu is where you will format and add your DNS records. There are a few fields that you can fill out depending on what type of DNS records you are creating. So the type of DNS you're adding. There are a lot of different types of DNS records you can add depending on the service of you're connecting to your domain. The DNS record types you'll see mostly are A, CNAME, MX, and TXT. For this example, we'll create two A records. Say you're connecting your domain on Porkbun to a website that you've built in a different provider. Leave other field blank unless instructed. Otherwise, leave a note if you want to keep track of what your record does. Once you've inputted the required information, click on Add to add the DNS record to your domain. Once you've added the DNS record, you can scroll down on the same menu to the bottom section labeled Current Records, where you will be able to see the record you created for your domain. Scroll back up to the top menu. Now we will add the same record as we did in the previous step, but this time we will input the www in the host field and making it so www.goosehollow.design is also pointing in the web host's server that the website lives on. After entering the info and clicking on Add again, you can scroll down and see that you now have the two DNS records pointing your domain to your web hosting provider. So you'll probably end up adding different types of records to your domain, such as CNAME, TXT, or MX records. So here are some examples of how the records tend to be formatted. So for the CNAME record, for the MX record, and for the TXT record. If you make a mistake when creating any of your DNS records, or if you need to edit or delete them later on, you can always return to this menu and scroll down to the Current Records section where you can edit or delete any records on your domain by clicking on the respective icons. And that's it. Thanks for watching.